Should I let the insurance company interview me? That's a question we've been seeing very frequently as of late. You're probably asking yourself right now, what do I do? The insurance company just called me and they want to interview me at my house. Okay, first problem here is we need to decide whether you have to take the interview and then whether you should do the interview. So if you've watched any of my videos before, you know I often say it depends. And it's going to depend what your contract says of whether you have to do the interview. This is where we come in because looking at these contracts is very difficult. So what you want to do, if you want to check it out on your own, is look in your contract and look for a paragraph called proof of loss. This is a paragraph that's going to explain what you are required to give the insurance company in order for them to make a disability determination. Now, I don't want to tell you that there's going to be magic words there because there's probably not, and you have to look at the contract as a whole. But oftentimes, the proof of loss is not going to require you to do this interview. So that brings us to, should I do the interview? Generally, no. I don't think there's a great reason to do it because if they're going to go to the great length of sending an employee to your house, spending all that money, they're probably looking for ammunition to build a denial. For instance, if they come to your house, they're going to start taking notes about how you live, how you function, and how you look. For instance, what if they ask for a cup of water and they want to see you walk to the kitchen, open a cabinet, grab the water? What if they want to see your medications? What if they want to see you go up and down stairs? What if they want to judge all the other ways you live and to use that as evidence about whether you're disabled or not? That's not reliable evidence. And that's just going to cause all of us problems in trying to fight that really weak evidence, but evidence that they're certainly going to rely on. So if you do decide to do the interview, our advice is to pick a neutral location, maybe a restaurant, maybe a friend's office, if that's an option. And also keep in mind that if they're doing an interview, they're most likely probably doing surveillance, and chances are the surveillance is probably going to occur right before or right after the interview, because you have to think these insurance companies try to be efficient. So they're probably dedicating all of their resources to this specific period of time that they're doing this investigation. So to summarize, the first question you need to ask yourself, is the interview required? Because if it's required and you don't do the interview, then you've got a big problem. So let me look at your contract for you so I can tell you whether the interview is required. And then we can look at your entire case and determine whether you should do the interview. Thank you.